there, crafty friends, it's Tina the Scrappin' Rabbit, and today is day one of the Jaded Blossom 2017 release, and we are featuring two stamp sets and this fabulous die set today. So let me go ahead and share with you what they are. This first one here is called Llama Tell You, and you have this adorable sweet little llama, and you do get the llama in two different sizes and so many wonderful sentiments. And I love these bolded sentiments that you can switch them around and get them to be custom how you want them to be on your cards or your projects. You have thank you, how much, I miss you, I could spit, happy birthday. So you can do llama tell you, happy birthday, I miss you so much, there's so much here, I could spit. So you have just so many different variations of combinations that you can use with some of these sentiments. You have the drama llama, you have llama hugs and kisses, wishing you llama fun on your birthday, save the drama for your llama, sending you llama love, another birthday, no problema. So this set right here is just full of so much cuteness, and you can't get much cuter than that stinking cute little llama. I am just in love with that. The next set is this Ella Fantastic set, which of course, how can you resist these adorable elephants? And then you get the fun sentiments for this. You have this really fun one, have an unforgettable birthday, huge thanks, I hope your birthday is Ella Fantastic, dream big, miss you tons and dream big for your little candies. You have the wishing you tons of fun, and you have miss you tons, and look at how cute is this little elephant. So you have the little one and then the big one, so you can have them facing each other. You can do different size projects. So much flexibility with these, and I just absolutely love this one. And so for the die, you guys, look at how cool is this die. So before I share with you my project, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the Gable box die and give you a quick show of how easy it is to put it together, to show you how big it is and the things that you can use it for. Okay, so let's get started. So when you open up your die, you're going to have two pieces. You're going to have this big piece here and this frame piece, just like it shows you here in the picture. So you're going to go ahead and grab a couple sheets of paper because you're going to want to cut this piece out twice. So I've got my Big Shot out. I'm going to go ahead and run it through one time there. And as I pull my paper out, sometimes with a thicker cardstock it'll stick inside the die, but no problem. You just get a little pokey tool, and then that's what those holes are for, and it pushes your paper right out. So I'm going to slide it through my Big Shot one more time, and then I'll have my two panels. Now I've chosen some pattern paper for that front panel of my box, and so I'm going to go ahead and run that through my Big Shot. So these are what your pieces look like when you are done. So now these pieces here are optional pieces. You can use them for sentiment labels. They have that stitching. So I would go ahead and hold on to those, and you can use them with another project if you like. So these are going to be, you have the front and the back of your box, and then you have this panel that you can go ahead and put on the front. And so of course you can choose whatever papers that you like. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how you put this box together. And so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is fold down on all of the scored edges, and then that will help me prepare to put my box together. I'm going to get some double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to stick them on to the thin edges. So there's a strip on each side, and there's a strip on each bottom of the die that has a small edge, and those are the edges that I'm going to put my double-sided tape, or you can use wet glue as well. I'm going to flip the front of my box over, and on the bottom panel on the inside I'm going to put a strip of tape. And so that's it. That's all the adhesive that you need. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that front panel to the front of my box before I put it together. That way I can press down without it already being put together, and I can get a better hold on it. So I line that up, and sometimes it's better to decorate it before you do put it together. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tape off to expose the sticky side, line the one side up, and then go ahead and flip it around to get the other side, and then line that up so both sides are lined up. And then now you have the sides done. I'm going to pull the strips off of the two little panels and push them down and put the one flap on top of it, leaving the last side that has the tape on to go over the top of that. So this is how easy it is to put this little box together, and let me go ahead and get my ruler out so that you can see. So for the front of the box, you have 2.5 inches. For the depth, you're going to have 1 3/4 inches. For the height of the actual box part, you're going to have 3 inches. For the height in total, you're going to have, it's about 5 1/4 inches tall total. Okay, so this gives you a ton of room. So let me just go ahead and share with you some of the things that will fit inside this box. I know that when I'm considering buying dies, I like to know how big something is and exactly what I can use it for. So now, just to show you what a nice size this is this more than fits a gift card. So you have a ton of room. You can put candies, you can put this in a little envelope and fit this in here. I mean, you have plenty of room to put a gift card in here. There's these little teeny tiny tie Beanie Babies. You can fit one of these in here. Look at how perfectly she sits in this little box here. And then you still have plenty of room to tie it up, and you can put some shred in there. So that's a nice size for that. I love to give out candy, and so I'm a real big fan of the Twix fun size. Look how many of these you can get in here. So I think that it fits. I mean, you can get more than 4, but I think that 4 fits attractively in there, just nicely. So obviously you can fill it with the smaller candies like the Hershey's Kisses. I just went to the Bath and Body Works, one of my favorite stores, and I found these awesome little shea butter creams. I love these. And so you can see that these will fit in here. You can fit a couple of these, and it's still, you can use the ribbon closure in here, even though these are a little on the taller side. So it fits the little bottles, and you can put them in this way too if you wanted. You can cover up this hole, which I'm sure you'll see with a lot of the design team projects. You can get little labels or use a little banner and cover that up if you wanted to hide the front and not have that opening. So it's very flexible, but I love that opening because it has the stitching there. And then you can also put some of these little antibacterial hand things, which is, I bought one of each to go with these little creams. So yeah, so you can fit like one of these with the hand creams. And then they do have the other bottles, the little spray bottles, those fit in here as well. And then if you love these Ghirardellis, like I do, these also fit really nicely in here. I didn't see how many I can fit. Let's try 3. Okay, so you can fit 4, definitely 4 in there nicely. So that's just to kind of give you an idea of how much room you have in this cute little box. So perfect for little treats for the classroom, thank you gifts for the teacher, little sweet gifts for your crafty friends, and you just can decorate it as much as you want. You can add side panels, and you're going to see so much inspiration today if you go visit the design team blogs and see everything that the wonderful talented ladies have made for you today. So now I'm going to go ahead and share with you my projects for today. So for my first project, I used the Llama Tell You and the Gable box, and this is what I came up with. Isn't that just so sweet? I love it. So first of all, this paper that I used is from this Posh and Pink stack. And so it has a lot of really fun papers in it. I got it at Michael's, and it is die cuts with a view, and I think that they have it at Joann's too. And it's two-sided, and it has a lot of really fun papers. So that is the papers that I used for this project. And you went ahead and I cut out the Gable box die and the front panel. I stamped, embossed, and colored this little llama using my Copics. I will have all of the colors that I used listed on my blog. If you're interested, the link will be in the description box. And so I did create this little tag, and for that I used the scallop circle dies. And so I used this one right here. So not the smallest one, but the second smallest one there. And I also used this little stitched banner is from the Mini Tag Dies 2. And I just used this first part of the sentiment, Llama Hugs, to put on there. And this little heart that I use the glitter paper is a punch that I have had forever, and I think I got this for like $1, maybe in the either at Joann's and Michael's one time in those little bins when everything used to be $1. So that's what I used to get those little hearts. And of course this fabulous bow is from the bow dies right here. And so I used the large size bow here. And this is embossed paper, and it's from a, it's like a pretty rose gold color stack that I had in my stash. And I just think that it really made a precious bow. And so that is what I used to put my little box together. And as you can see, I glued the bow onto the front, but you can the holes are still exposed, so you can run your twine through. So there's so many different ways that you can use this box. Even with the bow on there, you can attach a bow to the front and still have it closed using the little holes. And so that is what I made, featuring the Llama Tell You stamp set. And so for my second project, featuring this Elephantastic, I created this card. And I think it turned out super cute. I was going for a masculine card, so I tried my darndest to not add any sparkle or any fluff or any extra anything. I colored up the elephant with my Copics. I did use this sentiment right here, Miss You Tons, and I stamped and embossed it. This stitched heart is from the envelope dies, and as you can see, it's right there. And so I ran that through. This panel right here is from the rectangle dies 2, and that's this largest size right here. You get the double stitched rectangles with this. And so I used the largest side for this. And this is an A2 card base. And it is from, I don't know if you guys have ever done that, bought those pre-made A2 size cards, and they're all in different patterns, and I think I've gotten them from Michael's when they go on sale for as a hot buy. Well, I have like 3 boxes of those and I never use them, and so I decided I was going to pull those out. And so it's got, this side has the gray with the cream and the back side is the gray. So anyways, I thought that it coordinated nicely with the elephant and made a nice, simple, clean and simple, nothing feminine, so it can be used either for male or female. And so that was what I was going for. And so that is it, you guys. Those are my project shares for today. And I'm really, really excited for this release. And I think that you are going to absolutely love everything that we have to share this week. So I hope that you will stop back in tomorrow to see what we've created with the next stamp sets that we'll be featuring. And so there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate your thumbs up and your comments. I hope you have a wonderful day. And until tomorrow, happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.